Is that delicious? Is that good? You got a little taste of a Quest bar. I love Quest bars, you guys. It's probably one of my biggest addictions. In my mind, I can justify it because it's a protein bar, but probably it's just like a candy bar. Sorry, I'm talking and chewing. It's just like chewy. Right, Shaya? He loves that. I like chocolate Quest bars. He eats Quest bars because he's going to have big muscles. Right, baby? He hasn't been feeling good. Oh, you guys, I'm still awake because I have a sick baby. He's not feeling good and he keeps crying. I keep trying to nurse him, but he's just pissed off. He had a fever too, so I finally gave him a little bit of medicine, which I hate to give him medicine, but because it has like artificial color and who knows what other chemicals are in there. But he's been throwing up and he's had a fever. It's been awful. It's the worst thing when your baby's sick. And so is the other baby. He's not feeling good either. And thus far, he can only hold down my breast milk. So I'm nursing two babies. And dang, I feel like a cow. I'm happy to nurse both babies. But right now, it's literally all they can eat is my breast milk. That's all they won't throw up. So it's a little bit of a lot. I'm good. I'm trying to drink a lot of water. I ate a protein bar. I drank some goat's milk, and I love goat's milk. It's so good. And then, yeah, I'm trying to take care of myself so I can nurse two babies. But it's good. I'm good. So I decided that I needed to go to Walgreens, and the kids were gone. They took the other baby to the doctor, to after hours pediatrics. And I thought, shoot, I should either take Shia or go to Walgreens and get him some medicine. So I went to the to like urgent care area, and there was drunk people in there. Like, it was ghetto as F. So I walked in and I walked right out, and I thought, okay, I could take Shia tomorrow. So I went to Walgreens, and it was windy, and he was crying, and I didn't want to get out of the truck. So I went through the drive-thru where you would drop off your prescription, and I drove up, and I'm like, listen, I don't have a prescription, but there's medicine in there that I could use for my little baby in the back seat that's crying. It's just, I need something that'll help drop his fever and help with cold and flu symptoms and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, we're not allowed to do that. And I'm like, really? You're gonna make me get out of the truck with a crying baby? You can't do that for me? And she's like, let me just check with the pharmacist. And she goes, asks the pharmacist a question, and the lady kind of looks at me, and she had the cutest haircut, this pharmacist. So she looked at me, then they asked me how much Shia weighed, and they went and got him some medicine and let me buy it through the drive-thru. So I obviously was so grateful. I mean, the rules are there for a reason, but sometimes, like, you see a mom out late at night that needs some help and has a baby, you should break the fucking rules and help that mom. So they did. Those ladies did, and I was grateful for that. So it's been a rough few days. I don't think oh shoot, my boob's out. It's been a rough few days. I haven't slept because I've had a baby that's thrown up all over me and shit all over me. So it's been sleepless nights. I think I have dark circles because of it. But look, he finally fell asleep. Aww. I gotta get him out of this little pajama outfit so we could be skin to skin. I could feel his skin and make sure he doesn't get too hot. So That being said, since he's asleep, I better get my booty to sleep. So, good night, all. Sleep well. Try to remember your dreams. Sometimes your higher self is communicating with you through them. Ask for precognitive dreams. I've done it. I've asked for them and I've gotten them. So it's a trip when that happens. So ask for them. You have to ask for it if you want it. And if you remember your dreams, send me a Snapchat and tell me about them. Okay. Bye. Good morning. Guys, I have a little baby. He's sicky. He's not a happy baby. We didn't sleep last night again. I'm gonna take him to the urgent care today because he's got a fever and I'm pretty sure I have strep throat. I haven't been sick in so long and my throat hurts so bad. You know what I was thinking is all the moms out there that have to do it all by themselves, or even the dads. Like, I respect that, and I'm sad that they have to do that. Like, there's many reasons. Sometimes a parent dies and parents can't get along. But dang, it's a lot of work on one person when they don't have like a support system. I don't understand how a parent could leave their child or their baby. Like, you have to be in a really dark place to leave your kids, I think. Probably you're creating your own hell on earth and you're so messed up and drugged up or whatever that those kids are better off without you. Or maybe you're just a selfish asshole and you choose to leave your kids. Kind of like my dad did. I just don't respect Disneyland dads or Disneyland moms. Like, oh, you get to come on the weekends and take your kids to have some fun. But they're not there for the everyday minutia, like the everyday getting them ready, making them food, being up with them all night, taking them to school, bringing them back, parent-teacher like. I have friends who are part-time Disneyland dads and whatever. I'm not going to judge them. I'm trying not to judge them, but if you're not like an everyday part of your child's life, how do you do that? How do you not check on your child every day? I have a hard time leaving this guy for an hour or two, let alone days or weeks. Like, how do you go a whole week without checking on your baby? I don't get it. So, last night, when I was driving to the ER and to get pharmaceuticals for this baby, it just really hit me, like, how many other people have to go through that. It's sad. It's sad and it sucks. And I don't respect it. Part-time Disneyland dads. Facebook dads, the ones that just take a bunch of pictures with their baby and post them and act like they're there. How do you leave? How does somebody leave, like, their creation? Their little babies. Anyway, I'm going to stop the ranting about part-time piece of shit fake Facebook dads that pretend like they're there for their babies, they're their children when they're not. I'm not implying anything here. Just how can you leave a little baby? You guys, my dad did it to us. He was a part-time piece of shit. Facebook wasn't around, but he only showed up when it was convenient for him. And then in between, sometimes he was a Disneyland dad, my dad. Sometimes he would pick us up and we'd have fun. But most of the time he would come up to Albuquerque or come down to Albuquerque from where he lived, Espanola, just to shame us, just to tell us how awful we were, how fucked up we were, We were little sluts, whores, and we were idiots. Parents at that time shame their children into behaving, but that shit doesn't work. You're gonna tell your daughters they're sluts, whores, stupid. They're only gonna believe it. It's just like, it's not a good way to parent. Just because you're not around parenting them, you can't verbally abuse them into behaving. He fucked up. My dad fucked up. He barely has a relationship with us now, and I try, but he tends to ruin it over and over. And I know I'm his favorite person in the world. My dad blew it over and over, not just in our childhood, but now as adults, he's blowing it so bad. I try, but dang, he has to keep doing it over and over. Shaya, say hello. Like, I got a fever, I don't feel good, I'm snotty, I got boogers everywhere, I'm keeping my mom up. So, I've forgiven my dad, but I haven't forgotten. And now I realize he missed out on the most precious time in our lives. And that's unfortunate for him. But he's going to have to do it over. Like, I don't know how much longer he has in this world, but he's coming back. And it's going to be a harder situation for him that he's going to have to. I have a theory about reincarnation and what you do with this life, that it goes on to the next. So I'm a little bit worried about my dad's next life for him. I mean, I feel like his soul, he's gonna have to evolve and get it right. So next life, I don't know, we'll see if he can overcome it. I don't know how much longer he has this time around, and he sure as fuck isn't getting it right. Look at Shay. Say hello. Anyway, if you're a part-time piece of shiz dad or mom, I'm sorry if I offended you. But maybe think about it. Like, if that child could use you in their life every day, could use your support, your friendship, your encouragement, your love, your discipline. Like, they need it all.